Hi, this is Thunder E from Booredatwork.com, and today we'll be doing first of a two-part review of the ZuneHD, Microsoft's latest entrance into the media player market. ZuneHD is a very slick portable device, which is has a very slim form factor. It has an OLED touchscreen, which is very smooth and slick. Physical buttons on the device. What we have here are actually three physical buttons. We have a side button here, and then we have basically what I would consider the home button, and on the top of the device we have a power button. Other things on the device, there's a 3.5mm jack, as well as basically a power connector, which is proprietary on one end and USB on the other for charging and data transfer, things like that. This is a 16GB ZuneHD. It's very small, it's very slick. I'll give you a comparison to the G1, which is not a fair comparison, but this is the G1. Side by side, you can take a look at it. It's much bigger, but the Zune is very small, very light. So let's get into the review. Device is powered on. I basically just locked it. If I hit the home screen, my home button, my wallpaper comes up, and I can just literally slide that up, and that brings me to the home screen. Now, ZuneHD has two home screens. When you start up the device, this is the home screen that comes up. It has your drop-down list of different categories: music, videos, pictures, radio, marketplace, social, internet, apps, and settings. You can side scroll to second home screen that literally shows you what you're playing that's paused. You have pins, so basically you can actually pin something to add to that screen, basically by just holding it down, and you pin either a song or video or picture or whatever it is. History just goes through what I've gone through on my device, and then you have selection of what you've added new to your device here. So that is that's basically what you get once you set up the ZuneHD. So in this review, we're going to cover the marketplace. We're going to cover the internet, apps, and settings. And the next review will cover music, videos, and the radio. Everything has to do with the audio-visual device. So this one, we're just going to take you through its paces and show you what the device does and things like that. So just looking at settings, when you start up the device, you have another menu which gives you a whole list of all the different settings in the device. Wireless, display, music, radio, clock, screen lock, internet, keyboard, language, about. Of course, about gives you information about the device, storage capacity, legal information, as well as when it says Zune, just the name of your device. Now, if you notice, I've been hitting the top of the screen to go back. You can go back that way, or you can hit the home button to basically take you back home. So going back into settings, wireless shows you the wireless is on, which is Wi-Fi. The device has a Wi-Fi 802 B&G. Your sync is also on, sync with PC channels, cards. I have no card sync. That's from your Zune media player. Licenses basically has to do with different licenses on the device. And networks, what kind of networks are available. It's searching. It shows you what I'm connected to. And then, you have a radio. You have a clock. You can set the time and format. Radio basically shows you how you set your HD radio. Music, shows you how you can set up your music when you put up the equalizer, different equalizer settings. There are no preset equalizers, but just more of like customized equalizer, just set settings for the device. So that's pretty much what the settings are. So let's head back. And now let's go into into the marketplace. Now the Zune marketplace allows you to purchase music and apps over on the Zune player, or wireless, even on the Zune player. Now you see I've gone into the marketplace. Once you get in there, you have music, apps. You can search for any device. If I hit that, I can search for an artist. I can go and it helps me out, or it gives me artist or song. So I can either pick from one of these presets, or I can type what I want. But I'll pick Willie Nelson, and it searches for Willie Nelson. It gives me different artists or songs, albums that Will Nelson has sang. Songs he's also done. It's just loading that up. It depends on your wireless connection to see how fast it is. So there's a bunch here, artists, albums. So for instance, I see Will Nelson album. I see Will Nelson's 16 biggest hits. So I click on that. I can sample the songs either by just hitting play up here, or I can add it to my cart and purchase it. Now, say for instance, I look at Blue Eyes. I hit play. Now it's playing the song and it's giving me a sample for it. I can also still add it at the corner here and add it to cart. So I've added it to my cart, so I add that there. Head back again. So we're still in the marketplace, and now we're searching. Let's search for apps. Now it shows you all the apps in the App Store that's available. So you can scroll through that. You see all the different apps from Audio Surf to Calculator, Checkers, Twitter, you name it. You can go through all the apps. You can search for new apps. You can see I just easily swipe away to change menus. You can check for updates, what has updates, and Twitter has an update here, and so on and so forth. So in this case, so I want to update my Twitter. I basically add updates to cart, so I add that. Now, basically this message concept says to enable, I'll do that again, to enable your cart link your Zune to your Zune tag on your PC. So since I haven't actually set up a Zune, a full Zune marketplace account, I do have a name for my device and all that, but I haven't actually set up an account. I can actually wirelessly update that, but once you do that, it should be easy for you to do the update. And then, scrolling through, you can actually, now, if I want to check the cart, I see what I have in my cart here. I have Will Nelson, Blue Eyes, I have another song, Ultra Mix. I can either click on them to see more about that, or the album, or the song, or, I can clear the cart, retry, add in something else. It's very simple, very basic, but very clean. You notice the UI has a very, very clean flow to it, which is just very, it's very transient across the whole device. Just one more thing in the apps, you go to music, and it loads up all the, different artists. It shows you new releases first. You can scroll through, see top songs, albums, go by genre, and things like that. So it's very audio. It's a very visual styled device that allows for very fluid flow, and you can see different artists and things like that. So the marketplace on the ZuneHD does a very good job of very clean placement of visuals that allows the user to easily navigate across the device. So that's the marketplace. Social, which, like again I said, since I haven't set up my Zune marketplace account, it doesn't show you who are my socials or my friends. You can link that to your Xbox 360. So I will do a separate review on that once I set that up and link my Xbox 360. So it should just show you how it's done and how easy it is and things like that. Just heading back just from social, we can just go quickly into apps. Now apps are the apps that I've downloaded from the store. So I pretty much have downloaded a bunch of apps here. You can see PGR3, Twitter, Vans, all sorts of apps. So I'll use the quickest one, Twitter. We do have a Twitter review up there, but on the web, so I'm sure you guys have seen that. Just showing you how it loads up. Takes a little bit of time, but it eventually comes up. And that's Booredatwork. It's signing me in, and I'm in my Twitter app. You can see all my Twitter updates and postings and things like that. So I'm just gonna get out of that quickly. And yeah, so that is it for this video. I did say two. We'll most likely make it 3 videos in total in this review. The next video we're going to do a review of the browser itself, just mainly on the browser, and then the last video we'll cover music, videos, and pictures. So again, this is Thunder E from Booredatwork. Don't forget to subscribe to our Twitter page, just Booredatwork, our Facebook fan page, and telling you that leave comments, let us know what you think, and thank you again for checking out this review. This is Thunder E saying, always enjoy your entertainment. Thank you.